What's going on, everybody? We are about to get into the badges, the badge requirements for the attributes, and so much more. There's a lot to get into. It's going to be a really good video for you guys. So lock in. If I earned your like, subscribe, and comment, trust me, it's much appreciated. With that in mind, let's get into it right now. So, as you can see right here, folks, we do have all of the badge requirements when it comes down to it directly from the developers. That is such an awesome thing that we got that. And I'm going to break this down, but first and foremost, we want to talk about NBA 2K24, the brand new builder system, looking a little more restrictive, which is okay because you're going to have freedom with the badges now, where you're going to earn them, and everything that you do with your attributes will affect it drastically. So we're going to pretty much give you guys a rundown to understand the requirements and kind of get to the right place for your builds and overall understanding the systems as we go forward. So as you can see here, just one example as we go to break down this build that's on display. The 95 overall perimeter defense is going to be for clamps, but what we want to do, check out the information on clamps and what does it take officially, right? So do that really quick before ourselves. So in the actual list here of what is what and how it all works, we're going to go straight to clamps and break down what we see. 99 in perimeter defense and a 60 in strength. Okay, that's what it takes to get a Hall of Fame clamps. And do we need Hall of Fame? And we won't know until we test the game ourselves, so you want to definitely stick around at some point for that and get into it. But what I did was create a build just for you guys so we can kind of politic and break this all down together going forward right here. So this is NBA 2K23's builder, so don't take this as the official setup, but I wanted to give you the concept of what's going on. So as you can see, I have a 99 perimeter. That is very important, as we spoke and showcased right on stream, that it's going to cost me 99 perimeters to get Hall of Fame clamps. Okay. And then I need to have a 60 strength. Okay. And that's very critical. As you can see right here, I have a 71. Why do I have a 71? Well, there's other badges also on defense that I'm going to want if I'm a lockdown. So we're going to take a second and look at some of these new badges and the old badges as we go forward. So this very cool badge that I think is going to be a must-have for all defensive players. If you're defensive minded, if you want to have some kind of defense, fast feet, it's basically like a speed boost for you. It's going to be very critical, right? So a perimeter defense at a 97 and then acceleration at an 82. Okay, why is that important? Because I go to make my build, I want to meet the requirements, okay, to unlock that badge at that level. So as you can see here, I have everything I need as far as acceleration, and the perimeter defense is at 99 anyways. So it's super good to go. Then we're going to cut down to 94 feet. This is another badge that I personally think for lockdowns is a must. And this requires a 93 perimeter defense and then a 99 stamina, which, as you can see on the build that I made specifically just to showcase, I have those requirements. Okay. Oops. And now we're gonna get into something extremely new, and we can't really say how good it is, but we did see it in display on one of my videos. Immovable force right here. Okay. What does it take? 6'5" is the minimum height, and that's what I have on this build. 6'5" exactly, because I wanted to get this. Then you have to have a 95 strength, which I don't have, but I did get it on bronze. Okay. Why is this important? Because we don't know the effects of this just yet. This might be an overpowered badge, so you want to pay attention to that kind of thing. And last but not least, well, not last, but one of the key ones, right stick stripper. This is going to be a skill based badge. If you're really good with the right stick steals, you can throw this on. I have a 99 on this build, so you can trust and believe once I master that right stick steal, I'm going to definitely utilize it. As you can see here, I have a 99 steal, and that's just an example of trying to meet the requirements on the old builder just to test out more or less how the build will play. Okay, there's a bunch of other things in here as far as a good defender like workhorse. If I poke the ball out and I can't pick it up fast enough, that's because I don't have workhorse. Having it even at a low level will be good enough. You can see here, it doesn't require much. The stamina, I have a 99, and my perimeter is very high too, so I'm gonna be able to get this on Hall of Fame this year. Okay, so there's tons and tons of different badges. I'm not gonna get into all of them. Those are the ones I think are pretty much mandatory for every single lockdown. And again, this we're gonna take a look at the actual builder so you can see what this is. Okay, so this is a 6'9" build with some decent strength to be able to unlock the specific badges. It has 99 perimeter defense and steal. The speed is a 94 and a 91. It's going to keep up with the very fast guards. It can pass very well, but it doesn't have any dribbling because he's not going to be the main point guard. He's going to be a wing, and he's going to lock up the point guard pretty much. And then of course with an 83, this isn't the official requirements for this year, but what I do is I would like spot up shooting, right? So you want to look for the best possible things like Claymore, which is an 82. So I would probably change some of these things just to boost up my shooting, right? I want to boost up to an 82 if I can, and then give myself some type of Claymore, some corner specialist. And again, when I talk about these badges, this is kind of retroactive, meaning it's the previous version of the game. Possibly these will be the best spot up badges. We do have open look, which is another one for when you're wide open. And there's a couple of other badges in here that we can utilize to be off ball spotting up as the 3 and D player that we are. So that's going to be the goal, and we still haven't figured out which one is the best. But if you want to get into it for a second, you just look here. For example, we don't need triple agent. We're not going to be dribbling, but we definitely would love some Claymore. We know that was an incredible badge. Excuse me. Incredible badge. So getting that at the highest level is going to be a 90, but we can do it at an 82 for sure. If I readjust my build, change a couple of attributes, going to be able to meet that requirement easily, in my opinion. And I just adjusted it as we spoke so you guys can see at a 82 in shooting, I unlock Hall of Fame Claymore. Is that necessary? We don't know. It might be able to use it lower. But right next to that, you pay attention, you also have corner specialist, okay, at an 85 for gold, but I already have it unlocked right here. Okay, so those are the type of things. Catch and shoot, another example, at an 82, well, 74, I got it on silver. That's decent. These are the type of badges you're going to want if you're spotting up, of course. But yeah, that's the breakdown. So you'll end up with a decent amount of badges for a build like this. And the point of this build right here is to be able to have some finishing, to be able to have great shooting when you're spotting up, passing the ball when you get a steal or anything like that. That's the only time you're going to pass the ball. Your job isn't to be on ball. You're off ball. And just perimeter defense, full court press the whole game. Have the speed. You have some strength to bump people. And you're going to be able to be a nuisance to the guards, in my opinion. And this is just one of many builds that I'm trying to use as an example to teach you guys how to work with the new system and try to make sure you reach the requirements for all of these new badge requirements. Okay, so it's going to take you attributes as we go forward. So pay attention to that, and then try to understand that, you know, it's one step at a time. This isn't going to happen overnight, and you're not going to make the masterful build, but I am going to be testing and breaking down every single thing at all times consistently. And I just want you guys to, you know, lock in with me so we can have some fun with these builds, making the best possible ones in NBA 2K24 for the whole year. This right here is just another breakdown for the badges and showcasing a 3 and D build so that you can, you know, have an idea what type of requirements and what type of badges you should be looking for. Nothing is cemented. Which badge is overpowered and which badge is, you know, needs a buff, we'll find out sooner or later. But I hope I earned y'all like, subscribe, and comments. It really does help me out with this channel. We appreciate y'all very much. See you on the court.